Hi, my name's Kevin. I'm a Year 2 IPGM student and I worked on the Sustainable Hospitality Roadmap team at Green Hospitality.
Hi y'all, my name is Julia and I'm a second year undergraduate student at HKU studying data science and finance. For Green Hospitality, I was part of the roadmap team.
Hi, I'm Alex, a Year 1 BBA student majoring in Accounting Data Analytics. I worked in the Sustainability Consulting team, where our focus was more on supporting the F&B clients.
So my role mostly comprised of online work. At the beginning, there was a lot of work involving research and updating Green Hospitality's databases. And towards the end, I was more involved in statistical and pricing projections for the industries in Hong Kong and Macau.
I would say that my role was more primarily online because I was working with a lot of different softwares, like, for example, the chatbot, the survey, the report, and also like managing databases.
My role in the team mostly involved in digging into some of the actionable practices for our clients, some of the market informations that they might need to know.
There isn't anything beyond what's covered in 1280 and similar classes. So it would be ideal for you to have some experience with Excel, but if you don't have any experience with these, there are plenty of different roles which you can fulfill, which don't require any skills that aren't just learned on the job.
I believe that it will really help a lot. There was a really steep learning curve for the chatbot, so I think some experience or some knowledge beforehand would really help.
Before joining, I had little prior knowledge about sustainability, but the role was leaned heavily on researchers and organizational skills rather than experiences.
The project that took the longest was probably the pricing model for Hong Kong, as it took quite a while to perform the market sizing. And additionally, constructing several different models takes quite a while.
My biggest project or task over the semester would be in developing the chatbot, actually tasked to be able to conduct a survey and also analyze it with the scoring system.
My biggest project through the semester was to create the Green Key audit template. That is a framework to streamline the future team projects on Green Key audit.
I think that the most challenging aspect of my internship at Green Hospitality would be my task in developing the chatbot. But I think with a bit more dedication and patience, I was able to push myself through this phase.
I would say research. It did take a lot of efforts to diving into niche resources and tight deadline to distill complex data.
My biggest takeaway would definitely be to be more communicative and organized, just to let your teammates and supervisors know earlier on whether or not you'll be free in the following week.
Time management, always manage your time wisely. Start things like as soon as you know what your task is. Don't always leave it at the last minute, which I did, and it really caused me a lot of stress.
I would say that working at Green Hospitality definitely made me realize some of my shortcomings as a worker. You definitely learn quite a lot in terms of soft skills.
I think that my time at Green Hospitality has further enhanced the skills that I previously had.
Yeah, it's a great way to learn, especially for a lot of students who are just coming into ImpactLab for their first ever internship.
Yes, I will absolutely recommend this internship. That it's a great chance to grow, contribute meaningfully, and to join a team that values collaboration.